Hi, John. Yes, I just did. Yes, I'm just calling John now. Yes. Hi, John. Good. Do you see the Good morning, folks. So, for our first match, we have WALLACE from Victoria playing Clay Belvoir, who's from Seattle, representing Port Angeles.
There's the green, there's the pool table and the green microphone. Can you guys not hear me? Wow.
I can't hear you.
What in the world?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Do you want to? I'm just thinking.
It's showing commentators, Wolfpack Sports, and the microphone's got the line through it, and then it's showing John Schmidt like I'm commentating, and I have a green microphone. So I don't.
Yes, but we can't hear your voice, which means that
Oh.
like on your browser, I'm not sure if you have to like allow the.
Yeah. Oh man, this is where I just don't know how computers work good enough. Doggone it. I'm sorry.
No, your microphone. Are you using the same headphones you were yesterday?
Oh, I wasn't wearing headphones. I was just yeah.
It's
just
the same thing today. You're not wearing anything.
No, not getting anything.
No, you're not wearing.
Oh no, I'm not wearing anything. No.
Okay. And what about? Can you? So on your browser.
When you say browser, like that's the bar up at the top, right, where it says EvoSports.
Just 1 second.
Okay.
Right, folks, we have some technical issues going on with the comments feed. We are setting those out. So please stay tuned. Thank you. Hey John, looks like people can hear you.
Oh,
so you're good, man.
Oh, they can hear me.
Now they can, yes.
Oh, okay.
So you just wanna.
Okay, good. Okay, I'll let you go, Deepak.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, folks, if you can hear me at home, when it comes to computers and all things technical like this, my Fargo would be about a 37. So I have no idea how to do remote commentary, but I think you guys can hear me at home. We're battling around on this 6 ball here. Big shot here for Brian to make this and get on the 7. Pretty tricky with that side in the way. Yeah, he couldn't do much there. Let's see if he can. Oh, no, that's Clay shooting. I apologize. Sometimes you can go rail first with left English and make this ball, but oh, he's playing safe here off the left edge of it, it looks like. Wow, that was pretty crafty right there. Well, this again is one of those shots where I might even consider cutting this ball to the right and trying to go 2 rails around behind the 9 and hooking my opponent if I miss this ball. Oh, what a great shot he made there. But yeah, I'll tell you what, he did pretty good from there. What a great shot this would be to steal this first game. This shot looks like a basketball through a Cheerio right here. I promise you, these are tough as can be. Wow, he hit it so good too. Nice shot, Brian. Holy cow. Wow, what an out that was. Those last 2 shots were ridiculous. Fedor Gorst would have been thrilled to make those 2. So Brian applying pressure early. Well, I haven't seen a place to buy poutine down here in the States. I was first introduced to that 10 years ago on the ferry going over to the island. Man, was it good. It's simply like French fries and gravy, and I guess what's called cheese curds, and it is brilliant. It is so good. I wish they served it down here in America. Okay, Brian going into game 2. I would assume he's going to do the cut break, try to play the 1 on the side. Yep, he's cutting the 1 to his right with some draw. This is a tricky shot. Oh, he hit it perfect and gonna get, oh, he might get a comp. No, I was going to say, now see, on a bar table, there's some people that say just blast this 2-9 combination 100 miles an hour. You might luck the 2 into the 7. The 9 might go 14 rails. I mean, I'm assuming you can luck the 9 in because there really isn't a good safety here. Well, I'll tell you what, there was a good safety. Nice play, Brian. He hit it perfectly. Yeah, that's definitely a better shot than my crazy suggestion. But there is times where you need to just go all out on a bar table. Tough kick here with that side pocket in the way. And if you hit this medium speed, the cue ball opens up a little bit and you can hit the point pretty easy. Oh, he hit it very nice. Almost made the 9 or did make the 9. You've got to be kidding. Oh, what a shot that would have been. So Brian, of course, thrilled that 9 didn't go. He needs to draw back off this 2. The cue ball might collide into the 8 and draw straight down for the 3. So big shot here. Chance to go up 2-0. These are always tricky into the side. Good shot. Yeah, this Brian can freaking play, folks. Believe me, if he gets loose and comfortable, he can put on a clinic. He actually came down to my house here a month ago and stayed with me for 10 days. We had a blast. We went up near Yellowstone and took some incredible photos that I now have hanging on my wall of the Tetons and streams and rivers and animals. And we played a little pool. And I got him playing a little bit of straight pool. I think he ran like, if I remember right, he ran something crazy like 57 or something. So big shot here. This is a missable ball for anybody. You've got to really hold your head still here and hit this good. Smooth backswing. Nice shot. Big shot there. He's got a little decision to make here. Does he want to spin up past the side or just cut this in? Yep, very nice. Looks like Brian will take a commanding 2-0 lead. I'm not sure if everybody was able to hear me in the beginning, but I believe this is a race to 9. And as I was saying, I got to live in British Columbia for 7 months about 8 years ago, and I absolutely loved it. It's the most beautiful place I've ever seen. And the Canadian people embraced me and treated me very nice. Well, things are going Brian's way so far. A 2-0 lead playing 9-ball on a bar table is not as strong as like 10-ball on a 9-footer. So it's no time to relax for Brian, and he knows that. He knows this Clay is a very capable player and dangerous. Let's see if he can make this 1 on the side with the cut break. Okay, I think Clay's going to get something to look at here. Well, I'll tell you what, I might play this 1-9 combination and try to get the cue ball to fall down behind the 3-ball here. And the 1 should hit the 9 and then the 2 and kind of stop. Yeah, I think I'd play this. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. And when you're down 2-0 too, you just want to be careful and not go down 3-0 because that's a big lead. A tough kick for Brian here. Now, Brian will be the first to admit that he's not comfortable kicking, that it's not his strong suit. And we'll see how he does here. And that was a tough kick for anybody. But yeah, it's one of the shots in pool that he says he probably needs to work on a little bit more. Now, this rack is difficult. The 5 is in a terrible spot. The 7, 8, the 7's blocked by the 8. So Clay would do quite well to run this rack, especially being down 2-0. A lot of pressure on him early. And make no mistake, folks, for these amateur players, even though they're very accomplished amateur players, playing on camera is quite a daunting experience for professionals, for these guys. You know your friends are watching, your loved ones are watching, and it adds quite a bit of pressure. So far, I think they're both handling it quite well. All right. He has to avoid this side pocket here. Yeah, that's why he's hesitating. He knows this cue ball is going to draw towards the side. Yeah, very good shot. Position on the 4 is paramount here to move to the 5 correctly. So he has to make a real nice shot with either low left English or high right English. This is difficult. Yeah, he did real well. He has to make a real nice hit here to move to the 5. Whenever you jack up and hit a draw shot, it really robs you of accuracy. Good shot. About the best you could do from there. We're playing all ball fouls here with a 30-second shot clock, which I love. Now, this is an extremely tough shot. The 9 is like the size of a bowling ball out there, and he has to make a good hit just to make the 5. I might even consider going forward here with high left to make sure I make the 5 more often. Yeah, like that. I think that was a very heady play, and then take your shot on the 6. Very good shot, Clay. And now the decisions start. He could draw around 2 rails, try to land on this 7-8 combination, which on a 9-footer would be kind of absurd. On a bar table, that's probably the right play. Let's see how he does here. Bottom left English. Really got to find the speed. Oh, that looks pretty decent. Well, now he's got some safety options too. He could drip the cue ball behind the 8. You wouldn't play this combination because the cue ball's moving the wrong way. Let's see what he comes up with here. Got away from. No, he did good. Good shot. Now, this is interesting. The 7 looks wired off the side of the 9 to me, up in the corner or close enough to think about it. But if he kicks 2 rails at this 7 at high speed, the 9 might bank cross side. This would be a cool looking shot. But let's hit the thing first. Tough shot here. You're kicking at a small ball. Put some pace on it and hope for the best. Oh, he barely missed it. Okay, this will be Clay's first good opportunity. I'll tell you what, folks, I don't know that the 7 passes the 9 in the bottom left corner or even the top right corner. He might have to play safe. Wow, can you believe this? He's having to play safe on this ball in hand. That's so rare. Obviously, if the 9 moves, it would be a foul. Well, you don't see that every day where a guy can't shoot at that ball. Well, Brian's in a bad spot here. I don't like anything about this. Table's playing a tad short too, so you're going to have to kick. You're going to have to kick down towards the word Well, he's going to go with the Z shot, like the Efren. Look at this. Let go ball. Nope. Super tough. Okay. Okay. I think he just conceded that rest of that rack. So 2-1, Brian. And I believe Clay, of course, is an American player. So this is like the cross-border battle. I like to see that. A lot of fun. You know, people can pull for their friend from whatever state or city they're from or country, and that kind of adds a little extra to it. Okay, so Clay with the break. Oh, he made the one right in the side. Yeah, so I guess the same thing kind of applies to the 9-footer. That cut break works pretty well with that 9 on the spot. Now this is a tricky shot. To slow the cue ball down in time to hold for the 3, you would have to really shoot the 2 at kind of a soft speed, which robs you of a little accuracy. Sometimes I just go all out and cut this at high speed, at high ball, and go 3 rails and in towards the 3-8-4, because I hate to just miss this ball trying to flick it in. Well, he did, though. Well, it was still hard to hold it. Got away with that a little bit. I'll tell you what, he's got to be happy with that result. So now, you know, he needs to really avoid the 7. So you want to kind of cut this with a high left-hand cue ball, go to the end rail, and not clip the 7 if you can help it. Well, I don't know how he's playing this. I can't quite tell. But he's in trouble here. Yeah, I might even just go into the 7, but then you're going to be long on the 4. See what he comes up with. He hit it. He hit it a little heavy there. Okay. Makes me feel better because I missed those 2. I thought I was the only one. Now, Brian has got a real decision to make here. I don't know that I would shoot at this. I might bank this towards the purple 4 and just leave the cue ball up on that end rail, but I think Brian's cutting this to the right. Oh, very nice. He made sure to overcut it. Very smart. Well, he's got a lot of options here. I don't like any of them. I might choose to come off the right side of the 3 and try to put the cue ball right where he put his left hand and double him up on the 3 ball. We call it doubling him up with like the purple 4. Yeah, that's pretty decent. If he doesn't make the 7 or scratch, nice shot. And if your opponent makes this 3 ball, you just say, hey, good shoot. Now, I wouldn't play this. I would try to, even though on a bar table, I know making this is, well, I'll tell you what, the more I look at it, I might shoot at this because the 4-7 combination is not that bad next. Yeah, and if it goes in, great. If it doesn't, you probably leave something like this. Pretty smart play there. Now Clay's forced to play the billiard. These are always tricky because, you know, if the table rolls off even a millimeter, you can look like a doofus shooting this shot. Yeah, he hit it pretty good, but those are always tough. Well, if the 3 passes the 5, obviously play it in the corner. But getting the cue ball to the right long rail is going to be difficult. I don't think it's on. See what he comes up with. Yeah, he was able to do that. Nice shot. All right, Brian. Tricky little shot here, these combinations. I hate them. But you got to play it on a bar table. You got to play this ball. He knows it. Oh, he hit it great. And held the key. Oh, no. Did he get hooked? No, I think he's okay. Brian's a very experienced bar table player. He plays a lot of bar table and he's quite comfortable on them. And he's got a decision to make. See, on a 9-footer, a lot of times we would try to get above the 6. I believe I would go below the 6 here because that shot on a bar table going up to the other pocket's not too bad. Hit this with middle left-hand cue ball, real soft. And just, well, no, he's going to go above. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. This is tricky, though. You got to avoid the 9, avoid the scratch. Well, he hit it good. Well, he's going to have to show us something here. He's going to have to cheat the pocket with low left-hand English and draw this cue ball all the way back up table. This will be a great looking shot. Watch this. Oh, yeah, he hit it great. Yeah, that takes some real nice cueing to do that. Now, this is a high ball, maybe just a couple millimeters of right, and come across, play the 9 in the same pocket. Well, he overcut that ball slightly by his what he was trying to do, and that's why the cue ball went so far. Very nice out. Well, they tell me that Brian's the best player on that entire island, and I think you guys can see why. And like I was saying earlier, Brian's too humble to tell you this, but he was actually a professional golfer on the Canadian Tour and competed with the likes of Steve Stricker. So you want to talk about a talented guy. I mean, people throw that word around talent all the time, but here's somebody that's a 650 Fargo or 670 Fargo and was an actual touring professional golfer. I mean, is that cool or what? It kind of pisses me off, to be honest with you. Nobody should be that good at everything. I hate you, Brian. But no, you couldn't meet a nicer guy. He's a sweetheart, and I don't think he realizes how good he plays pool because he just I think, once you reach that 650 Fargo level, like you're bordering on playing pro caliber pool. And it's just a matter of believing in your game and relaxing under pressure and reaching that next hurdle, that 700 Fargo is kind of a magical hurdle. It's very tough. I mean, there's like 1,000 650s in America, but there's only about 100 that are over 700. It's a very, very tough thing to reach that 700 Fargo. But if anybody could do it, it's these two. All right, Clay Belfour up to shoot, it looks like here. I don't know. Brian's got to, I got to move my screen up where I can see. Okay. And he doesn't have much on the 1. I think you got to push out here. I kind of like him tying the 9 up onto the 8 and then kicking. Now, this is fine too. Now, Clay's going to take a cut to the left on this 1 because if it goes in, he could fall on the 4. But he figures if he misses it, it'll bounce away from the pocket. So you're supposed to shoot at these. I'm going to tell you folks right now, doing commentary by yourself is weird. I'm looking forward to having Brian join me for the commentary. I live by myself and I have nobody to talk to on a daily basis. So this commentary is kind of just a continuation of my daily life. Oh, look at this shot. Wow, what a hit. And got position too. Great shot, Clay. Now he needs to punch this in with bottom left-hand English, bring the cue ball right out between the 7 and the side pocket for the 5 to the lower right. Beautiful. Very nice. Yeah, this guy could dab it. Now missing this 8 ball is going to be interesting. He's going to have to draw under the 8 or go between the 8 and the 9, which is what it looks like he's going to do. The problem with going between the 8 and the 9 with a high ball is you end up kind of frozen to the rail a lot of times. Oh, he didn't shoot at that. I think, Clay, I got to be honest with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You're supposed to shoot that one, buddy. You're supposed to shoot that one and try to go around the 8. You're too good of a player to duck there. But I understand. I've been guilty of it myself. And hey, Clay, I never miss a ball from the couch here, buddy. Good cueing there from Brian. Nice shot. Now on this one, don't get cute and try to slow roll this and then miss the ball. Make the ball, and just where the cue ball lands, it lands. Yeah, good shot. Oh, we're going to get to see a really cool shot here, folks. He's going to have to go down to the in rail with a lot of spin, or he could do it with a center ball, but I like these big positional shots with a lot of spin. You know, I've been playing 30 years, and those are still entertaining to me to see those. He hit that real nice. So this is a high ball, a little bit of right-hand English, like a quarter tip of right. Just come straight up, just like that. Beautiful. Now Brian's playing good. I'm telling you, these Canadians are no joke. They know how to play. There's a bunch of them on that island that play good. So I believe that makes the score. I think we're going to have the score up here in a second, or it might be at the bottom of my screen. Oh, yeah. 4-1, Brian. I think Brian has played magnificent so far. Clay hasn't had many opportunities, but it's a long ways from over. You can see this. Clay's dangerous, and Brian knows it. If you're not aware of why the referee would wear the gloves, it's very smart. It keeps the hand oils and the chalk off the cue ball. And the cue ball is obviously what you have to control. So the players really like a nice, clean cue ball. So bravo to the ref wearing gloves. Okay, let's see here. Nothing good on the one. I'll tell you the shot I kind of like here. I kind of like banking the one towards the 9 and letting the cue ball stay up near that upper right-hand corner behind the 4-5. Well, he's doing well. There's nothing wrong with that, but now he did pretty well. But whenever you leave good players close to their work like this, it seems like you end up paying the price. It'll be interesting to see what Brian comes up with here. I mean, it's an easy hit, but see now, call me crazy. You see the way the 4-5's tied up? This is where I might kick the one at the 9 100 miles an hour and try to get lucky. Yeah, just like that. Because look at this shot. Look at this effort ray is. Oh, he almost hooked him. So yeah, sometimes you got to be offensive and kick and just go. Now, I think the shot here might be to play the one off the edge of the 8 and make the one go left and the draw back behind the 4-5, 3-4 inches. And I believe that's what he's doing. Very smart. Yeah, good shot. This guy knows what he's doing. I'm taking full credit for that. So again, the kick shot for Brian, not his favorite thing. He'll be the first to admit he doesn't like kicking. He will hit this ball, though. Let's say if he doesn't hit that one, I'm disowning him. Clay with not much here. He might come off the right side of this one and try to drip over behind the purple 4 and just bring the one up a couple feet. You could obviously try to stiff bank this straight back. I'm not really in love with that, but it's again on a bar table, you've got to be aggressive most of the time. And believe me, when you're down 4-1, nothing looks easy. Oh, yeah, he went for the bank. Okay. Now this is going to be bad for Clay. I think he might have left a combination on the 9. Now, Brian might be able to kick to the end rail and play the billiard off the back of the 1 if he can't see the 1 directly. But I think he can see it. No, I think he's coming off the back. I can't tell. Oh, he could see it directly. Okay. Nice shot. Boy, Brian is applying a lot of pressure. I'm not gonna lie, I'm beaming like a proud father over here as Brian's one of my best buddies, and I think he's playing pretty darn sporty so far. Now, obviously, Clay plays just as well and could do this to Brian on any given set, and that's how pool goes. But I did want to see Brian perform well, and it looks like he is. So I'm sitting down here in Wyoming right now, guys. Weather's about 75 degrees, beautiful. That's one thing I liked about that British Columbia. The weather was so nice. It never really got hot or cold. It was very temperate climate all the time. A little drizzly and rainy, though, if I remember right, which I wasn't in love with. But that's why it's so green and beautiful there. So now, let's see. When the 1 hits on that side, oh, look at this. He's going to leave. Okay, Clay's got a shot on this combination with the 9 hanging. So now here's what I think's going to happen, guys. I think the 1, he needs to draw his cue ball and get the 1 to come towards the 9. Oh, Brian's shooting. Oh, I'm losing my mind here. Oh, yeah, Brian's got the 1-9 combination. I mean, he's running away with this match. Well, you got to play this 1-9 combination here. You might make the 8 also. This is how bar table 9-ball goes. It's a momentum game. Usually one player will run away with the match, I've found in my experience. Very rarely is it hill. It's usually a blowout. Because it's a momentum game, a lot of offense. Oh, now he'll be disappointed missing that. And that's Clay's first real opportunity to stay alive here. He has to get out here. On a bar table, I believe you should just play the 1 into the 9. But hey, I'm always in a hurry with someplace to be. I don't have time to be running out. Good shot. Now, Brian will be disappointed with that. That's a real momentum changer because, 5-2 is a whole nother animal than 6-1. 6-1, I mean, Clay's like a 1 in a million to win the match, but 5-2, he's in it now. To all you tourists out there looking for a place to go, if you ever get a chance to go to Victoria, British Columbia, I'm telling you, it is a sight to behold, and it's one of the most magnificent places I've ever been to. And do yourself a favor and get on the ferry and go to the island and see downtown Victoria. Unbelievable place. So, okay, no real shot on the 2. I'll tell you what, I don't know what exactly I would do here. I think he has to drive this 2-ball like 2 rails down behind the 3 and maybe stay behind the purple. He's got to do something safe here. They're both smartly using the Predator Pure 1080 chalk, best chalk in the world. Keeps the tables clean, the balls clean, the cue clean, reduces skids to damn near zero. Brilliant stuff. It's what I use, and most of the pros are using now. Yeah, I kind of like that shot right there. Oh, he hit that just a little bit light. Brian might have a look at the two. The right idea, he just misexecuted it a touch. And he would like to draw his cue ball over into that 6 ball, I would think. If he can see the hole too. I can't. It looks like he's maybe playing safe. No, he could see it. Well, now that one got away from me. That might have been because he was partially blocked by the purple and he had to cue that kind of funny. Now, remember, folks, when I talked about being offensive, you know what a lot of top players are going to do here? I mean, they're shooting the 3 into the 9-8. The 8's deader than Elvis. See, I wanted Brian to go there because if you end up losing this game, well, he did pretty well. But the pros would have shot that 3-ball combination because they're going to make that 8 almost every time. I mean, it was a tough shot to shoot the 3-ball combination, but I believe it was laying pretty good. Now, the cameras play tricks. Maybe that 8's not that dead, but I think it is. Yeah, you really have to play a different style on a bar table. I mean, now he's going to have to deal with breaking up that 8-9, so it'll be interesting to see what he comes up with here. Well, I don't blame him trying to open them there, but at least he's hooked himself. But at least with the 8-9 being tied up, he might get another look at the table. My goal when I shoot these jump shots is to just not break up the 8-9, obviously. Oh, what a shot. Oh, my goodness. Now he's got a chance to play a great safe. Just let the 8 of the 5 fall behind the 8 and put the cue ball up table a couple feet. So that jump shot really earned him something. Now you've got to really hit this nice and light. This takes a real light grip. I think grip pressure is key on these kind of shots, or the cue can go off in your hand. Well, okay. It's my job as a commentator, to be honest with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't like what he tried to do there, because you're relying on getting behind the 6. I think he should have laid that behind the 8. And I believe when he goes back and watches this, he'll be the first to say, yeah, I think so. And what a shot Brian just made. My goodness. Now this is interesting because what Brian has to do here is cut the 6 to the right, come down to the middle of the table, and then deal with the 8-9. He might be able to play the 8-9 billiard, though. I can't tell from this perspective, but I think the 8-9 billiard might be on. We'll find out. Got to make a nice little shot here first. Very good. Yeah, I believe the billiard's on. Now, sometimes you got to hit these with a little bit of left-hand English. Referee's going to keep an eye on this, obviously. I think this one will be pretty easy to tell. I think he's a favorite to make this. Oh, caught the point. Okay, that was a big shot there. Clay, I'm sure, is happy to see that. Now, Clay has to settle in and make a nice hit right here. This is missable. Oh, yeah, he just speared it right in there. Straight shooter. Very nice shot, Clay. Yeah, we got a ball game, folks. 5-3, we got action. I told Brian when he was down here at my house, I said, you know, Brian, the only thing wrong with your pool game is you're such a nice guy that I don't know if you have that killer instinct in you when you play pool because you're just such a nice guy to your opponent. But, you know, when I play, I try to just, I'm playing the table. I'm trying to beat the table. I'm trying to set personal bests. And I try not to get wrapped up into my opponent and that I'm playing somebody. I just, I try to just get lost in my own performance to see if I can play good. And then usually good things will happen. But if Brian goes on to lose this match, he will remember that billiard. It was tricky, of course. You know, I've always felt like your job as a player at the pro level or amateur level or whatever, your job is to just make the shots you're supposed to make. And if you can sprinkle in a few of the ones you're not supposed to make, you're damn near impossible to beat. When I first joined the pro tour, I had this vision that like the pros never missed a single ball. And I quickly realized that no, they do, but they make the shots they're supposed to make almost every time. And that's what made them the best players in the world. Very nice. Oh, he overcut that a little bit, didn't he? Oh, no, he did make it. I'm a little delay on my screen. Very nice shot and broke out the 8. Wow. He is right back in this match. The 4 to the 5 is really the key here. Okay, he held enough angle. He's going to have to cheat this pocket. And this cue ball can get away from you and go on the side sometimes. But hey, pool's a tough game. You can't guard against everything. You just got to play. Oh, he's spinning it up there. Okay, that was smart. I actually like the way he played that. Now, what I think he should do here is stop his cue ball, play the 7 on the side, and roll up and play the 8 up in the upper corner. To me, that looks like everything is kind of laying natural to do that. We'll see what he comes up with. Oh, well, this will work. Maybe the 7 didn't go past the 8 or something there because he saw something different than I did. Very nice. Yeah, stop your ball there, of course, and play the 9 in the bottom right. Told you guys, this guy's dangerous. Brian had a chance to put him away, and he's going to find himself in a battle now. I like this guy's rhythm. He plays quick, gets on with it, makes up his mind, and goes. And I think there's something to be said for that. I know I've played my worst pool when I get too analytical and I slow down too much and I just go into paralysis by analysis thing, you know. Yeah, we're looking at two fantastic players here, and they have both shown little batches of greatness in this match where they've really done some great stuff. And Clay's showing a lot of heart here because believe me, they both want to win this match. This is on camera. This is for your country. This is no joke right here. And they're both trying like hell. I hope my buddy Jim Clapp is tuned in and watching. I absolutely love that guy. He's one of my good friends up there and close friends with Brian. And his wife, Wendy, is a sweetheart. And Carla's probably tuned in, Brian Wallace's wife. She's beautiful and an absolute sweetheart of a lady. Oh, no, that's interesting. Scratching the side. Here goes Brian. This is a big rack for Brian. He really needs to get out here. I never like to say he should get out. I believe that that makes pool sound too easy. But I don't have the time to explain right now, but I'll tell you, I actually wish he would play the 2 in the other corner to the right, because that way he's not crossing the line. Okay, I like what he did there. He came down the line of the 4. That was good. That was smart. Key shot here. He wants to kind of get heavy on the now he has to make a nice little shot and not get hooked on the 8. One more tricky shot here. I might spin this with a little bit of high left and come in between the 7, 8 to make sure I can see the 7. Oh, he's drawing over there. Okay. Okay. Well, oh, he got a nice little rub. Now he can kill this with low inside English and play the 8 at the other end of the table, I think. He might have to cut this in and go twice with the cue ball. Oh, he is. Oh, this is hairy here. This can go bad. Yep, this went bad. Yep. Oh, boy, I'll tell you what. You got to cut the paint off this, Brian. You're just going to have to make it. Bottom left-hand English, draw down 2 rails by the 9. Give it your best. Yeah, tough shot. Always going to be a tough shot there. Well, this is no bargain either. This is no bargain when you're down 5-4. The trick here is to try to hold your head real still, smooth backswing, and say a prayer. Pool will make you religious. Oh, what a shot. Look at this positional shot, too. I'll tell you what, he's still a little thin on this ball. What a courageous shot he made on the 8 there. You know, that's the first real glaring mistake Brian has made. I think he's played a real nice match, but that 8 will haunt him. It was a tough shot, of course. This is no hanger. This can be missed when you're reaching across your body like that. Wow. Okay, what a shot. Nice out. Well, 5-5. Imagine that. 2 evenly matched Fargo players all tied up. This is so good for both of them, for them to compete in front of the pressure of the cameras and your countrymen. And a guy like me doing commentary, who I'm sure sounds like a big know-it-all, questioning their every move. This is so good for their nerve and their confidence. And there's just no better way to improve than to put yourself in situations like this. I'm proud of both of them for having the courage to get up and play. A lot of players, they would rather sing the national anthem buck naked on a cold day than play a pool match in front of the whole world. Here goes with the break off. Oh, well, that was an unlucky kiss there. I think he got kissed in the corner. Huge opportunity for Brian. He has to convert this rack here. At 5-5, this is all you could ever hope for, is a ball in hand opportunity to get started. Not an easy layout. It looks like it is, folks, but it's not, because the 3 might not pass the 7. It obviously doesn't pass the purple. So the 2 to the 3 is pretty tough. He needs to get really full on this 2 ball. Okay, let's see how he does. Now, see, he has a little bit of angle on this 2 to where getting on the 3 is difficult. He'd like to get full on this 3 to where he can shoot it up in the top right-hand corner. Now, this is tough. He's in trouble here a little bit. And that's why I think you see him staring at it for a minute. Yeah, to the uninformed, this looks like an easy layout. It is not. Yep, and he hit it as good as he could. He was obviously trying to get on the three. And like I said, it's tough. So now his favorite part of the game, kicking, you should kick to the right rail at high speed, I believe. I'm not in love with going to this rail. Oh, he did great. And he kicked it in. Look at this shot. Oh, my goodness. Now, don't feel sorry for him, Brian. Just go ahead and run out because believe me, they'll do the same to you, buddy. That's pull. He got a little more thin on this ball than he likes. He has to cue this with a lot of bottom left-hand English. You can miscue here. You can miss it. Oh, he cheated the pocket nicely. Okay. Believe it or not, the most difficult shot here is the 8 to the 9. You've got to be careful and not leave yourself too straight on the 8. So bottom right hand, bounce off. Beautiful. Yeah, I've messed these kind of racks up right here. You end up kind of getting lackadaisical, and he's smartly looking at the 8 to make sure he doesn't get too straight on it so that he can move to the 9. That's experience right there. Okay, very nice. Now he needs to hit this with just a couple of millimeters of inside English because the 8 will put the rotation on the cue ball, which will move the cue ball towards scratching. So you've got to combat that with just a little inside English. Now he went ahead and hit it with a high ball and just trusted his speed. Very nice. Although, believe me, folks, I've missed these. When you're frozen to the rail like this, these are spooky. I hate this shot. It's like putt-putt golf. I want that rule where I can move my golf ball out off the curb. I wish I could do that playing pool. I'd be tough to beat. Brian with a 6-5 lead. That was a great run out under pressure there. Well, obviously he kicked the 3 in and got a little fortunate, and he'd be the first to admit it. But hey, it's all part of the game. Okay, going into game 12, I believe the score 6-5 Brian, going to 9. You wouldn't think that's a big lead, but it's actually a huge lead because Clay would have to stop him at 8. So it's a pretty big lead with just a few games to play. Oh, and he might get a half decent look at the 2 ball. The 4 kind of got in the way. Nope, I don't like this one bit. You see, like I was talking about being aggressive, there's some players that would play this 2 cross-side. I mean, they just go all out when they play on a bar table. I think he's playing this down in the corner. Oh, he played the combination? Oh, he was playing safe, I believe. Well, okay. And he's going to do real well to hit this one. And a Massey try not to scratch off the back of it. Oh, he caught the 7. Whoops. Well, he will not be thrilled. Well, he made the 3 difficult. Look at this. Now the 3-8 combination is not bad. I think Clay's liking this. Now the trick here is to not land on this left long rail. You have to hit this just right so you're not frozen to that rail. Good shot. He went a little farther than he would have liked, though, but this is manageable, I believe. Well, no, I think the 3 ball moves to his right and the cue ball moves to his left. This is tricky. He has to hit this with high right hand English, go to the side rail and back over. Yeah, pretty good shot there. Pretty nice shot. Okay, a high right hand cue ball, come up, straight up the table, just like that. Here's another. Now, this is a tricky shot. High right hand English. And obviously, you want to get on the 7, but you don't want to be dead straight in. You need like 2 inches of angle here. Let's see how he hits it. Well, he made sure to have angle, which is probably the smart way to play it. On the bar table, you don't have to get as close to your work. You just need the right angles. You've got to really force this in with some pace. This has to be hit good. Even on a valley bar table, this is quite missable. A lot of pressure on him being down 6-5, too. He has to hold his nerve here. Great shot, Clay. Yeah, I like the way he smoothed that in with the follow. That was pretty nice. Yeah, this boy can play. Clay, I'll take you as a Scotch doubles partner anytime, buddy. You could dab it. You too, Brian. Matter of fact, we'll just play triples. I like how both you guys play. Well, it looks like they're using a real nice set of Predator Arcos balls. Those play fantastic. And I know look, I represent Predator, so you might think, well, he's just saying that. That cue ball right there with those black triangles is my favorite cue ball I've ever used. And that's a pretty strong statement because I've tried about 9 million of them. But I think those Predator Arcos balls play so dang good, it's a joke. I don't know what's different about them, but they just play great. I have a set of them, and I for sure like that cue ball more than anyone I've ever used. Okay, so here we go. Game, I believe, 13. The score 6-6, going to 9. Clay breaking, made a ball, and got pretty unlucky. His cue ball ended up right there. I don't think you can realistically shoot at this one ball. You're just not going to make it very often. Yeah, I mean, you could shoot it and make it, but if he shot at this, it would be more offensive than most of my Facebook posts. So I don't think he's shooting at this. Oh, I don't know. He looks like he is shooting at it. I can just tell the way he's kind of gearing up. Man, I might make this 1 out of 10. You couldn't put a gun on me to shoot this ball. Not that tree topped over the 9. No way. Clay, you're not supposed to shoot this, brother. You're supposed to play some kind of push or something. I mean, there's not really any good place to push, but there's no way I'm shooting that. Well, I just cannot believe how good a shot that was. That took so much guts. I would have never shot that. The last time I made a decision that reckless, I proposed marriage. So, I mean, this guy here just ain't afraid of nothing. Tough shot here. Oh, how'd he hit it? Well, I tell you what, he can make the 3. He's got to swing down for this 5. Well, this will be like an ESPN highlight reel run out if he gets out here. I could not be more impressed under the tournament pressure. It's so easy to just flinch on those type shots. I'm not sure where he's going to put this cube. I think he has to play the 5 in the upper right-hand corner. Oh, he came up a little short. Well, it's going to get interesting now. I don't know what he's going to do here. I don't like this one bit. I might brush the 5. Well, he's going to try to jack up and cut this in the side. I don't think the 5 goes in the side. Is he playing the 5 off the 9 maybe? Oh, what a shot. That was when you're jacked up like that using English, your make percentage goes way, way down. That was really, really a great shot there. Man, this freaking Clay can play. I mean, they both play real sporty. But you can see this Clay has got a high gear. Man, Brian's going to have his hands full beating this guy. And I called it a little while ago. Brian had a chance to put it away. And here we are, 7-6 in Clay's favor. And boy, does he deserve that run out. It's one of the best I've ever seen. That shot on the 1 was disgusting. The shot on the 2 up in the corner, fantastic. And then the elevated spinner in the side was Clay, I think your Fargo just went up 57 points, buddy. They both played real well. You know, it's one thing when you get to play 3 or 4 matches in a row on a table, but this is their first match of the day, right out of the box on a table that they're maybe not used to. I have been very impressed with their play. Well, cue ball got kind of a, well, the 2-9 tied up, doesn't matter. So we're going to see some tactical moving here and pushing out, I think, and kicking. Big game here, Brian. You need to win this game for sure. I kind of like just pushing maybe up in the upper right-hand corner area over there. Nothing fancy. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I like that. You might end up getting that handed back to you. Because with the 3 there, you can't play safe on the 2 correctly. No, you don't want to push. No, you don't want to push where he's pushing. I would give this back to him so fast. No, give it back to him, Brian. Do not shoot this. You couldn't put a gun on me to accept this 2 ball. No way. The only shot here would be to kick 2 rails at the 2. The 2 goes in the side off the 9, and the 9 hits rail first and goes in the side off the purple. And I would have to be high on fentanyl to shoot that shot. So I just would give this back. I wouldn't shoot this. Yeah, Brian smartly gave it back. I actually would be worried about him kicking at this 2, though. Good things can happen if he kicks at the 2. But going ball first, I don't like nothing about this. Well, I'm going to tell you what, he did pretty good with it. For what he had, that was not too shabby. Now, Brian needs to cut this 2 in and go 3 rails and put the cue ball right to the left of the 3. This is what we call a shot to nothing. So you're going to hit this with a high ball, 2 or 3 millimeters of right-hand English. Big shot here if he can make this. Oh, wow, that took guts. He played position. He knew that if he missed that, though, he might sell out. That was pretty gutsy. Nice shot, Brian. You're going to slow this cue ball down here with a little right-hand English, about a 1/4 tip of right hand. Puts the brakes on the cue ball. Very nice. Now stop your ball and play the 5 in the upper right-hand corner. You don't want to move that cue ball around more than's necessary. Not on a bar table. Okay. Now his cue ball's moving the wrong way. It's moving to his left. So Brian's going to have to just pinch this in and hold right there and shoot kind of a long shot on the 6. This is more delicate than it looks. You're going to hit this with bottom left-hand English and kind of throw it in. Yeah, good shot. Same thing here. Bottom left-hand English, go to the side rail and out. I promise you, this is a longer shot on the 6 than he wants. This is missable. Very good. And they got a little thin on this 7, but that's bar table pool for you. Brian's hitting him good. I believe he'll make this. But he has to spin this in with a little right-hand English, which adds a difficulty, of course. See how he does. Oh, he held his head super steady. Get in there, ball. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm proud of him because he didn't jump up there. He really held still. And hey, pool's a tough game. He missed the ball that he's going to make most of the time. Yeah, he'll be disappointed in that one. That's going to probably cost him the match there. And hey, that may be the best thing for him because you learn from that kind of stuff. You know, but if pool was so easy that we never missed balls, we'd all get bored with it and quit playing. And that's what keeps us coming back. I miss shots like that too. And I've been playing my whole life. So that's kind of the intrigue to pool is that it's so difficult. Nice out there by Clay. So now Brian's a big underdog, obviously, right? And the match slipped away from him. So what he's got to do now is relax, have fun. He has nothing to lose from here. And just see what happens. You know, people are out there homeless and dying of cancer. If the worst thing that's going to happen to us is we're going to miss a couple pool balls, it's all going to be all right. I try to remember that as I'm over there in my chair pouting during a match. Okay, so Clay is on the hill, being down 5 to, I believe, 1 to being ahead 8-6. Unbelievable. Okay, let's see what happens off this break shot here. Oh, he hit the break perfect. A little bit of a, well, I'll tell you what, Brian won't like what's coming next. Clay, I believe, will try to bank this 2 ball upstream and stay behind the 9. Yeah, this is laying real nice to do that. So center ball hit, just try to stun the cue ball to the right. It's easy to draw this right in the pocket. Oh, very nice control. Oh, he made the bank though. Oh, look at this little development here. Well, I don't know if he's going to kick at this. A lot of times you can kick at this with bottom right-hand English and your cue ball comes off the 3, goes over to the right side rail and back behind the 9. Yeah, that's what he's looking at. He's looking at kick safing here. I mean, it's easier said than done, but it is mechanically, technically, I guess, possible. Now, he can't get into the rail enough, so he's going to try to slow kick this, have the 3 barely move, I believe, and have the cue ball go over behind the 7. This is kind of a little Efren Reyes, like one pocket ticky here. Yeah, like that. Nice shot. That's pretty crafty right there. Pretty smart shot. Yeah, this guy knows how to play. So does Brian. I really like how he plays too. But hey, he's my buddy, so I would have said that anyway, even if I didn't like how he plays. Let's be real. He played. Tell you what, got safe. Well, no, he didn't. I think Clay can play the 3. Again, from the commentator's perspective, I'm guessing a little bit, but it does look like he can play this. It's tough. Oh, wow. He went for the safe. I think Brian might have a look here. Yeah, I believe Brian can cue this 3-ball and make it. So that was just the break he was looking for. He's got to get out here. All the practice, all the times you're at home, this is what it's all for right here. Can you come with it when you have to make that 4-footer to make the cut? Okay, now he got a little thin on this 4-ball. I think the way to play this, and it's easy for me to second guess from my position, but I would play this with a high ball and go 3 rails around the 8 and play the left to the bottom left-hand corner. This is too thin to draw with bottom right cutting the 4 to the left. It's too thin for that, I think. So just cut it to your left and go 3 rails around. This will be a beautiful shot if hit correctly. Oh, he hit it. Oh, he did. He did. He was able to hit that thick enough to hold it. Okay. Again, from my perspective, I can't quite tell on those. Well, this is no bargain here. He's got to punch old Donald Trump into the corner here. Oh, what a shot. Oh, did he hook himself? Brian. Oh, I think he can see the 7. Oh, man. I don't know if he can see the 7. I think he can. This is a tough shot. You could follow this right in the hole. What a good shot that was. Wow. Much, much more difficult than that looked. Now, this one here, don't get cute and spin this. Cut this with high ball and go 3 rails. Yes, just like this. Oh boy, he hit that good. Man. Those take a lot of nerve to flick in like that. Okay, 8-7. What a big game that was. I believe, this is going to be like a Mosconi Cup format, even though it's a little bit of a shortened format because of a few people coming down with COVID that won't be able to play. This first point here is important. This is bragging rights right here. The Canadians have always struck me as like students of the game. They're not as much into the one pocket and the gambling, but they're very comfortable playing bar table 8-ball. They know all the shots, all the moves, the correct safeties, the patterns. They're tough to beat for the American players. Like when you see these Canadian 8-ball teams, they're dangerous. Okay, Brian breaking going into the 16th game, down 8-7. Really needs to make something happen here. And he got a decent kiss, but I don't think he made a ball. And Clay's got the first shot, but the 2's pretty tied up. Tough shot on the 1 to get to the 2. These good players, though, they have a knack of getting out from spots that look impossible. So I would put nothing past him. I think the ref's marking a ball or something and getting the rack out from underneath it. I'm trying to think the last time I played bar table 9-ball on a Valley bar table. It's been years and years. It's fun, though, because it's all offense. Okay. Well, he could try to make this one and draw back and just take the cut on the 2. I mean, I suppose he's got to draw this cue ball straight back about 2 feet. well, wait a minute. What is he doing? He's following this? Oh, he must have had too much angle. Oh, this might scratch. Uh-oh. There's a real opportunity for Brian. Now, this is really a good thing for Brian. This is a lot of pressure. Let's see if he can perform under the gun. This is so good for his pool resume, win or lose. Well, that was pretty gutsy. He's just going to take a long shot on the 3 and a long shot on the 4. I'm way too chicken for that. I would have tried to get a little closer. So I kind of commend him for having the guts to leave himself this long on the 3. Let's see how he does. Huge shot here. Come on. Okay. Boy, he has to thread the needle. The 4 doesn't go past the 5 very easy. And then position on the 5 is kind of tricky. This is all he played safe there. Wow. Okay. I learned me a little something there. He hit it real well too. Yeah, I don't think the 4 passed the 5. Well, here's where these Predator air rush jump cues are so amazing. They jump so good. That's probably what he's using. Yeah, I mean, it's such unbelievable. To be honest with you, that's one of the best shots I've ever seen. I mean, Brian did nothing wrong to leave him that. If he makes that, I mean, what can you do? Got to make another nice little shot here. It's going to be hard to slow the cue ball down enough. Now, there's no scratch here. He's supposed to play this 5 and shoot at it. He's not supposed to duck here. No, you're supposed to play this cut, Clay. Well, look, from my perspective, maybe there is a scratch here, but I'm pretty sure there's not. You could cut this with a high right-hand cue ball, which produces a thinner hit on the 5 and all but eliminates the scratch. And then the cue ball comes up and you play the 6 on the side. No, I did not like that one bit. I know it's easy to say that after somebody shoots it, but he did okay though. No, you got to shoot that 5. And I think Clay would be the first to admit that when he goes back and watches this later. Now, if this ball's frozen, spinning it in with inside English is pretty manageable, but not when it's off the rail a few millimeters. Yeah, that's why Brian smartly ducked. Well, it didn't quite work though, but he did leave him tree-topped over the 8. So the only problem is if you make this 5, the cue ball naturally carries towards the 6. So although this shot is extremely hard, I believe Clay will shoot this. And this guy shoots straight as a string. He makes a lot of very difficult shots. Now that is the break Brian needed. Brian might get one more chance to do something. Wow. I don't know what the right safe is here. I don't like it, though. I know that. Well, I don't know who was moving the camera to this angle, but I can't see the balls when they do that. Okay, he's ducking. Maybe I can, let's. Okay, Brian. What are you going to come up with here, buddy? I think you got to take a rip at this. I would cut this with a high ball and go 3 rails behind the 7 and play the 7 to the upper left-hand corner. I think that's the most natural route you got. This is a hard shot, obviously. Looks like he's queuing low. Oh, what a shot. Oh, he deserved better than that. Man. It's like being friends with me, Brian. You deserved a lot better. That was a great shot. Well, make a good hit here. Hit this dang thing and see what happens. That's all you can do, bud. He doesn't have a predator rush. An air rush, these are so easy to hit. Oh, good shot. Don't scratch him. Come on now. Well, that's pool for you. Probably going to cost him the match. But I've really enjoyed watching this. I thought Brian played real nice, and this Clay played real good. These are a couple of bad dudes right here on a pool table. And he's going to draw this back to the rail and out. Shot. What a comeback by Clay. Well, he's got to make one more good shot here. This can be missed. I have a feeling he'll punch it in, though, straight as he shoots. Yeah, good playing, Clay. Nice match. Both of you played real well. Okay, folks, stay tuned. We have some more great matches coming up. I believe Brian Wallace and I will do the commentary for the next one. And I appreciate you guys tuning in and putting up with me. And see you in a few. You played real good, pal. I was proud of you. Okay, it looks like our next match is starting in 5 or 10 minutes. These combatants will warm up for a second. I believe it's going to be races to 5. I'm kind of learning as I go here, folks. Please forgive me. I'll find out, the players' Fargos and where they're from and all that good stuff. And this guy here looks like he shoots pretty straight too. Hey, Brian, how are you, pal? Can you hear me? Okay, my friend Brian Wallace will be joining me here shortly to do this next match.
Hey, champ, can you hear me? John, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, buddy. I just turned my mic on. I can hear you perfect.
Awesome, bud. I'm just going to we're gonna do MC. We're gonna welcome everybody, and then we'll get underway. Cool.
Okay, perfect. I got a friend at home wanting to watch. What would I tell him?
Go to wolfpacksports.com with the Z.
Oh, that's okay. Wolfpack Sports.
Or it's on YouTube as well under Wolfpack Sports.
Oh, okay.
Go to Wolfpack Sports channel on YouTube. I think it is. Just one sec. The stream is on YouTube, right under Wolfpack Sports. Okay. Okay. WandaPucaCup.com. Okay. Yeah. So it is on YouTube under Wolfpack Sports YouTube channel.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, I told my friend.
Okay, cool.
I thought you played great, Brian, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we'll talk about that when I'm done here in welcoming everybody. And yeah, because there's a couple of things I want to run by and a couple of things I'm sure you saw from both of us.
Yeah, I'm going to mute my mic for now and just listen to you. Go ahead.
Cool. Thanks. All right. Welcome, everybody. You have to forgive me. I'm reading this on my phone. I got my contacts in. So if I'm doing this, it's because I have my contacts in. First of all, I want to welcome the players from Port Angeles who made it over this morning. There's been there's a historical rivalry between the two cities that goes back years and years and years. Andrew has probably got some stories about it. Bruce, do you have any stories about? No. And between them and Bill Henderson, who couldn't make it here today, the relationship goes back a long time, and I'm super happy to see it continue again now. And hopefully, in the years going forward, we can do some more of these events. Victoria going over to Port Angeles and so forth, and hopefully it becomes an annual or even a biannual event. I want to also start by giving a special thank you to Deepak. I don't know if fully understand. I don't either. But I've had messages from him, and I've seen what he's been doing in the background. And there's been some awfully late nights / early mornings trying to get this together. And when you're doing something like this because you love the game of pool so much, and you want to provide an environment for your friends and the community to continue with this game that we really, really love. I sometimes I don't even think thank you's enough. Thank you's enough for how much effort, stress you put yourself under, for trying to pull this together, doing the production value from overhead cameras to that camera to the time clock to everything, the advertising. So thank you very much, Deepak. It is appreciated by all of us. So I think, as you all are aware now, there was a situation that came up unfortunate this morning. We had some players fall ill back in Port Angeles, and they couldn't make it over today. I don't know, Deepak, if you want to elaborate on that anymore. Or, Okay, good. Actually, I had a second thank you. Thank you to Clay for the match this morning. That was a lot of fun. That was you're a great player, and it was nice to get a nice long race like that in, and I hope it was entertaining for people to watch. Some good shots, and then some reminders why you're not making this for a living. So in 2024, Victoria officially joined the Mount View Pool League, which is based out of Port Angeles. The basis for that league was so that players from Victoria could go down and play in the WBCA event in Lincoln City, Oregon, which there are 2 events every year. There's an 8-ball and a 9-ball event that happen. 8 balls in February, and the 9 balls October. And I think it's actually been a big success for us here in Victoria. We had 7 teams last year, 8 and 9 this year, and Deepak's done a fantastic job with that. It's a great format. It's nice to play, get a bit of summer play in. So thank you for that again, Deepak. So the format is actually it's going to change again. I'm actually not 100% sure because we have less players now. So Deepak will probably cover that when I'm done. But the format is basically based on the Moscone Cup, which we've all, most of us have probably watched the Moscone Cup or 2. And do we still have the same amount of prize money in the middle? Deepak will change that too. So each team is made up of 4 players. Okay, I can go over the rules though for the games themselves because those haven't changed. We are playing all ball fouls. So you touch a ball, that's not the cue ball, that's a foul. 9 ball is racking on the spot, not your traditional one. So the rack is racked high. The referee will be doing the racking. Shred, thank you very much for doing this, Shred. You have 3 foul rule is in effect. So 3 fouls is loss of game. 30-second shot clock. So once your opponent finishes shooting, you come to the table, 30 seconds. You'll get a beep at 10 seconds as a warning, and then it counts down from 5. So go beep, 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 beep. And then if you don't shoot in that time, it's a foul. You get 1 30-second extension per rack. You get 1 minute after the break shot, and then the 1 minute for the push out as well. It's alternate break. Yeah. Yeah, so that was next. We're doing alternate break. Rules and a live scoreboard are on the website wandafucacup.com that Deepak has set up. So if you want to see or share with your friends, that's where they go if they want to see the scores. The matches are being streamed online on wandafucacup.com, or you can go to Wolfpack Sports YouTube channel. It's there as well if you want to tell your friends. Hopefully we can get a few people watching. And it goes to say, you need some sponsors to run these events. So I'll just list off a few of the sponsors. Marhaba Restaurant. It's an Indian Arabic restaurant in Victoria, BC. You got a sign right there. I think it's down by where you live, just off of Gorge Road. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. So I look forward to going there and trying some of that food. ZachHughes.com. Scott Zachow is based here on Vancouver Island. He's a tremendous cue maker, cue repair, based up in Port Alberni. Got some real nice stuff. He's been thankfully a sponsor of Wolfpack Sports and our summer leagues and so forth. So 3 years now he's done that for. Nice. And then a huge thank you to Deepak and his business, wolfpacksportsservices.com. Deepak, and correct me if I get this wrong, Deepak specializes in the online presence of this pool community and other pool communities around the world. He's developing some really cool, really neat things. So if you get a chance, plus he has an online store on his site. It's his website is wolfpackservices.ca. Did I miss anything? Okay. The Painted Penguin. Thank you to Painted Penguin. It's an art studio based in Port Angeles. Um, Chris Berry lives by the motto, hug a penguin, stay happy and stay healthy. Thanks to the Painted Penguin for becoming a sponsor of the Wanda Fuca Cup. Bigelbacks. I don't know how you got this one. Bigelbacks is an online pool retailer. They also do they'll do in-person. They have an on brick and mortar store too, I believe. And you'll actually quite frequently see them in Vegas. They come down, they set up a booth in Vegas, and I'm gonna guess they go to the WBCA as well. Yeah, yeah, got lots of stuff. I think he's got lots of used equipment as well, lots of collectibles. Got a lot of neat stuff. And then we'd be remiss without thanking the V Lounge for their support of the not only of this event today, especially this event, but they've really they've we're short on venues in Victoria, and over the last couple of years, Brad and the owners of V Lounge have really made an effort to help league players, tournaments, provide us with a place to play, to support the teams. Matter of fact, you can see it's going to be a bit of a construction zone here, but they're remodeling this entire room to just basically look after the pool players. So, yeah, and there's 2 more tables coming. And the other nice thing they've just done too, Brad, they've just opened their own kitchen. That's right, they got their own kitchen here. I've seen the menu. The food prices are ridiculously cheap, inexpensive, and the food is excellent. So if you get a chance, you get hungry, please, try and support if you can the venue that's been so good to us. Final thank yous before we get started. So again, thank you, Deepak, for everything. It's incredible. I think on the phone call, I said to you, I said you need to dial some things back, but to your credit, you didn't. So thank you again, countless hours. Thank you to Bill Henderson from Mountain View Pool League for having us be part, allowing us so that we can have a league that allows players to go to Lincoln City to play. Thank you to the tournament officials. Thank you to Mark Shred Hilson, who's going to be a referee today and who refereed the first match. Did a fantastic job. Shot clock operator Lisa Ogden. Scorekeeper Bruce Lordy. Photographer Jim Clapp. I'm Brian. I'll be your MC. And then also we've got, for those of you that want to share the stream, we've managed to get 2006 U.S. Open 9-ball champion, 2-time Mosconi Cup player, world straight pool champion, 40 tournaments, professional tournaments he's won around the world. I'm missing something. Oh, he broke Willie Mosconi's cup record, straight pool record of 526 balls with a run of 626 balls. John Schmidt is going to be doing commentary, so real nice of him to give up his day to come help. And so if you get a chance to watch, he's an amazing commentator. He's obviously well knowledge in the game, but he's got a pretty good sense of humor too to go along with it. So if you can, if you're texting friends, try and send them the link, get them to watch on top of the production value. I'm going to let, because there's been some changes to the team that I have here. So I'm going to let Deepak introduce the teams, if that's okay. Okay. Thank you. That's it. I'm out. Thank you, everybody. Do you want this? No, thank you.
can't be more proud of Brad. He has represented Canada in so many events, and I just look up to him a lot for his not only his love for the game, but just how fun of a guy he is, how he makes things so fun. So
He's all right.
thank you. Thank you for being there. And then we have the last person, which is Emmanuel. He's coming in to play for us again. So he's a 525
Shooting up.
pretty cool. It's probably like within 10 points or more difference. So we are going to keep the format pretty similar, but we have 4 players. So for the first round, it's going to be a team match. For each round, I'll give you guys a roster sheet. So this you guys are telling me who are you placing there. I'll probably doing it for my original team for Team Victoria. I'm guessing Clay, you can help me out for the team A with the rosters. So yeah, so team match is every match is a race to 5, right? It's just like with Tony Cup, we'll have alternate breaks, and we already talked about the rules. So in the team match, you'll have 4v4 format, and then the top 5 players win, except for on the home and away side, the away team, they just move up. So the first guy plays the first guy in the first round, and then the first guy plays the second guy in the next round. Is that clear? Any questions on the team match? It's clear? Okay. So then the next round, so I was thinking of doing 4 squash matches in round 2, and then 4 singles, but I think there was a suggestion and I'd like to improvise. So we'll do 2 singles and a scotch in round 2, and then we'll again do 2 singles and a scotch in round 3. Except for we'll flip it up. So round 3 we'll start with the scotch and then we'll do the singles. Every match is a point. So there's going to be a total of 7 matches. And the winner will be someone who got 4 points. Okay? Any questions?
Yeah, it's the 4 points.
So yeah, so in the second round we'll do 2 singles and then a scotch, and then the last round we'll do 1 scotch and then the last 2 singles. And I'll come up to you guys to have the roster sheet before every round. Okay, if that sounds good, I think we are good to go. Once again, thank you everyone who's here today to watch and to support the session.
Play well. Play well, everyone.
Matches start in 10, 15 minutes.
All right. Am I connected still? John, are you there?
I'm here, buddy.
All right. I think we got about start in about 10 minutes. They're just filling out the lineup for
okay.
the roster.
All right, I'm gonna cut my mic.
Okay, me too. I gotta get something to eat. So we'll be back
Okay.
in 10, 15 minutes when the lineups are in.
You got it.
Okay, thanks, man. Hey, John.
Yeah.
Just having a little trouble connecting headset here. Give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, no worries. Well, there's my buddy Jim Clapp. Well, here we go to kick things off. This is John Schmidt joining you from down in Wyoming. Remote commentary. My buddy Brian Wallace should be joining me momentarily. Nice opening shot on the 1. Needs a little angle to move to the 3, ball off the 2. Might even elect to play this with a high left cue ball rail first. And we just had Clay in the last match. This guy shooting here is almost a 700 Fargo. Very good player, about a 690. Yeah, I believe he's going to play the bank cross side possibly. I think he could have done a little bit more with that, but he just kind of took the conservative route there, which nothing wrong with that. I would play for this bank because if you miss the bank, the 3 figures to bank back over and maybe you get up near the 8 or something tricky. Well, I ended up dressing up okay. This is a little tricky, though, because your cue ball's moving to the right when you pocket this 3. And so he's got to make a real good shot here to hold shape. Let me see here. Figure out who this is. Well, we don't have everybody's names who just got Team Canada and Team USA. Good shot there. Now you can obviously see this fellow is in a wheelchair, so there's going to be shots that are more difficult for him than the rest of the players. But it looks like he's managing greatly so far. My brother was actually a quadriplegic and played pool and loved it, and it's what kept him on good spirits. Oh, nice shot there. Okay, that was fantastic. You could elect to play this down in the corner on a bar table. I think that might be the right play, just so that you kind of guarantee shape for the 8. Might be cutting on the side, though. Nothing wrong with that. Easy cue ball. He needs that cue ball to bounce a little. Nah, he's got a tough shot here.
That's so weird. Is it connected to my phone?
Nice shot. Easy cue ball. Boy, this guy can play here. You know, I used to watch a guy named Aaron Aragon in Southern California, and he was the #1 ranked wheelchair player in the world. And by today's Fargo rating, I would put him, he was about a 700 Fargo, if you could believe that, wow. And competed on the Pro Tour, won matches against the best players in the world at times. And he was so inspirational for anybody who played from the chair. It really showed what they're capable of. Oh, nice shot there.
Okay, I'm out.
I think my co-commentator's having a little difficulty, or
no, I got this right.
He's abandoned me already. Isn't it nice to see the pool balls be the correct colors? All you people out there. I grew up, I mean, when you ask me what color is a 5 ball, it's orange. It's not teal and purple and all this stupid stuff I've seen over the years. Predator Arcos, they really got it right. Like I alluded earlier, the cue ball, that's the best cue ball I've ever played with, that with them black triangles on it. All the balls are the right colors. I mean, Predator once again hits it out of the park.
Oh, it might be here because I was trying to.
You know, why I'm speaking of Predator, I'm going to give them a shameless plug. A lot of you might know that I represent them, but if you're ever on the fence about spending money with a pool company, I promise you Predator puts more money back into the pros, into the amateurs, into the women's, the men's, the seniors. They put so much money back into the sport for you guys that if you have a chance to spend money with a pool company, please pick Predator. We would really appreciate it.
Hey, pal.
Predator
Hey,
puts on
hey,
400 tournaments a year. Hey, Brian.
how you doing? Sorry,
Good, buddy.
we had a little bit of technical issues there.
Oh, okay.
I can attest to supporting Predator there. Opened my eyes when we were down in Vegas this year, and
Right.
the production level they put on to what they did and the money they put in to support, you know, not
Yeah.
only the pros, but I mean they did that for all of us amateurs who were just
Oh,
simply there
yeah.
to watch, right?
Well, you guys are the lifeblood of the sport. You know, Harley Davidson doesn't survive because 3 pros ride Harley Davidsons. It's millions of people out there buying street glides for 40,000. So without you guys supporting the game, there is no me. And so we appreciate it. And Predator puts, I asked a guy one time, how many tournaments do you think Predator puts on? And he's like, 8 or 10. They put on like 400 sponsored events a year. It's insane.
That's
So
incredible.
anyway, yeah. So a tough cut on the one here. See how those are always tricky.
And ironically, those always hang over the pocket too.
Yeah, don't they? They just flick over to the pocket and stay there.
Yeah.
Yep. The real key to this rack, as you know, Brian, is going to be moving from the 4 to the 5 correctly, because the 5 only passes in one pocket. So he's really going to have to pay attention to his position off this 4.
Well, he's got to pay attention off the 2 because
Yeah,
he's got to get above the 4.
Yeah, he's real good here. Draw back, hit that imaginary line. You take the reins for 10 seconds, Brian. I got a pizza I'm going to grab out of the oven.
Oh, fantastic. All right, welcome everybody to, this is my maiden voyage in doing commentary. Got Emmanuel at the table here, dropping in on that 5 ball, get off the rail. All right, this is going to be a little tricky. Probably roll through, take the 6 in the upper corner now. Because he's up against the rail, he doesn't quite have the same options if he was a few more inches off the rail.
Oh, yeah, he got this is tough as can be right here. He's got to brush forward and take a long shot on the 6.
The 6.
Yeah, that's
he did.
Well.
Oh. It's funny how often you see that when the cue, and a guilty as charged myself, the cue ball's running into another ball and you just miss.
Yeah, it pulls your eye off the hit that's required to make the ball, because you start in straight pull. That's very common. I want to make the ball and nudge something open, and that nudge makes you miss aim the shot.
Correct.
I'm gonna have to duck here, I think. Oh, good. Actually, pretty smart play there. A little 2-way shot, and of course, this is a tough shot even on a bar table.
Oh yeah. And
man, I'll tell you, that guy you played, Clay, man, that guy can play. 690 Fargo. You played great, but he just was like a buzzsaw the last half of the set. He just got out from everywhere.
He got a feel for the table. He broke real well too.
Yes, he did.
He broke much better than me. He figured out that 1 ball on the side.
Right.
And I couldn't. I was lucky enough to make a ball off the break, but the 1 was elusive.
Well, luckily you could rely on your strength kicking. You know what I mean? No, you played good, buddy. You guys both did real good. You put on a nice show.
Thank you. I hope it was at least a little bit
great.
Entertaining for people to watch. And, we get some good shots in there, but then you get some reminders as to why you don't do this for a living. But
sure. I mean, pool's a hard game. If it was like every ball went in, we'd all get bored with it. I mean, it's just a hard game. You guys played great, though.
Did you get bored after 626?
No. No, I wish I could do it again. Okay, have I done something with the overhead video or something here? What's going on?
That's all right. We'll go back. That's a good view too. I forget.
Well, who's doing that? Is it me?
No, I'll look after that, bud.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're back to the.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. How dare you touch my table? I saw Jim clap there come into the screen for a second.
Hi, Jim. Everyone's asking about you up here. Andrea and everyone.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well.
And we all miss you up here.
I was telling the people that were listening while you were playing, and I'll touch on it again, is, I've been a lot of places. Pool's been good to me and let me travel around and see the world. But if I hit the lottery And you could promise Justin Trudeau was not in power. I would guaranteed move to Canada. I love that British Columbia. It's the most beautiful place I've ever been. And that island you live on, like, oh.
Yeah, I'll never forget, John, the first time I was born and raised here. The first time I realized how beautiful it was, I went away to college to play golf, and I was gone in West Texas, which
Right.
the most entertaining thing to watch there, nature wise, are the tumbleweeds.
Right.
And I got back from home from school, and I got on that ferry, and I just realized how beautiful it is
Oh,
there.
yeah. You live in a paradise that's hard to articulate
Yeah.
to most people. So, yeah. And the nicest people in the world up there. They all treated me great. I enjoyed my 7 months I got to live there on the mainland, I guess you call it. But, oh, no, yeah, it's funny how often this happens, right? You know, the one thing about bar table 9-ball, and you know this, Brian, you've really got to switch into a aggressive mentality, playing safe. Okay, now Andrea.
Yeah, we got Andrea here.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, she's trying to avoid that scratch. So, of course, that's going to make it a little tougher to pocket the ball. She's a sweetheart. That's where I first met you at her house.
Yeah. She's
And,
a hell of she's a four-time Canadian women's champion.
Oh yeah, she could play.
Oh, yeah, real good.
Yeah, she had the 2 9-foot diamonds at her house. I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, she got that's beautiful home. Yeah, nice people too.
Oh yeah. I want to give a shout out real quick to my buddy Dave Cooper that I think is watching this in Maryland. He's recovering from rotator cuff surgery, and he's a very accomplished player in his own right, about a 550, 600-ish player. And we've been really close friends for like 18 years. So God bless him for tolerating me for 2 decades. But he's watching this, and yeah, we play. I don't like to talk about this ever, but I drew him in a tournament once, raced a 2 on a bar table 8-ball, and he beat me and then knocked me out of the tournament. So that almost ended our friendship, but I managed to get past it.
So what do you do here? Like, this is this is tricky because you're going into the 8 no matter what.
Like I might try to hide behind the 8, but I might bank this ball.
Yeah.
You know, because the 3 was right there. If you do manage to bank it in, you got the 3. But if the 2 clips the other ball going in, it's going to go to the in rail and wrap up and around and probably get safe.
Right.
Now, see here, I think she shoots the 2 and stops and then plays the 3-9 bank combo at about 200 miles an hour. Yeah, just play this combination and draw your cue ball back behind the 8. Oh, wait a minute.
No, she's shooting the wrong ball.
Oh, I think she's shooting the wrong ball. Oh, my goodness. Well, it's nothing I haven't done before.
I actually tell you what, I almost did it that last match.
Yeah, I've done it before too. It's easy to do.
I got ball in hand off the break, and I went to the 2-ball because he'd made the 1 in the side every time. And I put it down, and I looked up. Oh, my God.
Oh, right.
I almost did that on the internet to save forever.
And now what Andrea should do here is put the cue ball on the other side, bank the 3 to the lower right corner. If it goes in, you're straight in on the 6. If it doesn't, they're hooked. Okay. I mean, this works too. This works too. This is great. But what usually happens here is they kick at the 3. The cue ball comes off the 3 into the 9. The 9 goes up in the corner off the side of the 6 or something. And as you can tell, I'm quite the optimist. I've lost pool games every way humanly possible. Good hit there. Yeah, might get a little safe. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Well, she can cut at this, but it's tough. I might even elect to run into the 9 here instead of avoiding everything with spin.
You could do that. Otherwise, you're running up to the end rail. And back
I mean, I'm not in love with running into the 9, though, but sometimes you got to do it. Oh,
ran into 9, and there we go.
Yeah, about made the 9. Well, she's got to make a heck of a shot here. Cut this backwards. I mean, ugh. You know what? I think she's playing the billiard into the 9.
I was going to say, if you hit it thin enough, you might be able to get into the 9.
Scratch off the 8. Oh, she hit it good, too. She about made it. Now, you know, it's kind of refreshing to watch players that play this level for me because I remember how hard the game is, and it's just the thing is, it doesn't matter if you're a 790 Fargo or a 290 Fargo. It's cool to see people that love pool. They like seeing the balls move around the table and playing, and it's all good,
I don't know if you heard, me do the emceeing before, but those people like Deepak who just simply volunteer their time to do stuff like this.
Oh yeah,
only because they love pool and they, want to give us somewhere to play. And
right.
Gosh, John, I was seeing Deepak post videos at like 3 a.m. when he was testing all this stuff out.
Yeah.
So and really, there's many of us that are involved in like Andrea and who have all put in time, and you only really ever do it for a thank you. That's all.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, think about it. Your time is your most valuable commodity. If you get in trouble with the law, you can't write a check. They take your time. So your time is when somebody donates their time for something, that's a very commendable thing. Now, she shouldn't
I don't like
this. I'm here to not sugarcoat stuff. She'll watch this later and learn from this. But the problem with doing that, as you know, Brian, even if she'd have made the combo, the 7 would have moved to the left, and she'll learn from that. Yep. And that's what this is all about. It's a good learning experience. For and Andrea's got, I think, maybe a little more experience.
Yep. Play the soft little carom here.
Yeah, you got to hit it soft so you don't lose the 7. But I commend the other lady for playing, because I know that when I first got into pool, there was not a chance in hell I was getting up there and playing on live stream in front of the whole world. I still barely have the courage to do it. And I'm a pretty good player. I'm top 10 in Rock Springs, I promise.
I don't know. I've seen a couple of those guys play there. You're in tough action there.
Yeah, I'm in a tough spot. No, she elected to play to the side. Okay.
I do not like playing side shape on these tables because
they look like little side pockets.
They are tiny.
Yeah.
That's another reason why it makes the break shots more difficult.
Right, making the one on the side stuff.
There you go.
Good shot there.
Yep.
Poor Brian living in Saanich, BC. Total.
Oh, you with me? All right, I think we lost John. His mic just went on mute. So that makes the score 2-1 in favor of Team USA. I have to apologize, everybody. I do not have a list of players that are coming up.
Well, it'll be a surprise for both of us then.
All right, we got 20. It looks like we got 20 people watching right now, which is nice. Nice little stream from Canada, Victoria. 20 people. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, absolutely. Brian, where's Port Angeles?
Okay, so if you go downtown Victoria,
and
you go straight west across, you see the mountains across the way, across the Juan Fuca Strait. Port Angeles is right there. It's right on the water.
Oh, wow. It's got to be beautiful then. Yeah.
Yeah, it's real nice. And then, from there, you can take a nice drive down the highway along the coast. It's
I see.
Part of the world. Yeah, it's up in the mountains and stuff. So
cool.
Yeah, real nice place. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's like one of the only towns in America that I kind of didn't know where it's at. I've been everywhere in America, but okay.
Yep. Yeah, you hop on a ferry here. I think the ferry is about an hour ride across the water. Due east, due west.
Okay.
There's how's that break?
Yeah, that'll work. You know what though? You know how often it can go bad right here when you play the 1 and you try to play shape on the 2 in the side and you get 2-inch wrong angle to move to the 3. I still think that's the right way to play it, but it's not as easy as this looks because the commentators, not blaming you, but they'll always be like, "Well, I don't see a problem here." Well, I see tons of problems.
Yeah, I don't like side shape here, and you obviously correct me if I'm wrong, because it's so easy to get on the wrong side of the tube in the side. When you play for the corner, either angle works. If you come up a little short or a little long, you've got 2 angles to work with versus 1.
Right.
He
I mean, like
landed.
he's in a tough spot here. His cue ball's moving to the right, and it should work.
Yeah,
But
he's
all
okay.
he had to do is get one more inch of angle, and he can't fall on the 3.
That's right. He gets top side of it. He's
Yeah,
tough. He's
that's
going
right.
underneath the 3.
Now I don't
So,
know this fella's skill
this,
level.
this is Curtis. Curtis plays
Oh, is
real
that
well.
Curtis Beach?
That's Curtis
Oh
Beach.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Curtis.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Curtis about a 630 Fargo.
Oh yeah, he's a good player. Yeah. I've been to his house before up there, and he can play.
Yep.
That was a nice shot.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah. Hit this with some middle right hand cue ball. Smooth old Donald Trump right there in the pocket. Let it spin up for the 6.
Slow down.
Easy. Uh-oh, easy. Well, that got away from him. He might be able to nick the 6 into the bottom left corner, but I don't know. I don't think so.
He can see it, but I think it's pretty thin.
Now he's got to overcut it, and then run the cue ball past the 8 and back down table, I would think. Oh, he was going for it.
Wait.
I think he was going for it. I think he could see it. Well, he didn't leave an easy shot here. I hate these. If you slow roll it to hold for the 8 in the side, it's missable. High speed, it's missable because your shaft is kind of running across a cambered rail. Those rails dip down.
Come up
what
in
a great shot that
nice
was.
shot there. Oh, slow down. Get up.
Yep, got right in the no man's land. Wow. I'm cutting the paint off this if I can.
Yep.
Inside English should try to go into the 9. Put a little bit of right hand spin on it because it's a tough shot anyway. You might as well hit the 9 instead of scratching or something. Oh, what a shot. Oh, just a little bit of right hand spin. Would have been
playing, actually, Curtis is playing Paulo Rivera, who's actually also from here in Victoria. And Paulo's the new up and comer. Actually, he's got lots of talent.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got lots of potential to become a real good player.
Well, he's got guys like you and Curtis to watch. And I mean, there's some good players on the island there for sure. I mean, I think you're the best player on the island, aren't you?
No, I don't. There's lots of real good players here.
Oh, is there really? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
There's lots of good players here and that are playing. And we also got lots of guys here that don't play as much anymore that play way better than me.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Glenn and Tyler. And
Glenn lives on the island? Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, Glenn is a great player. Yeah. And Tyler, of course. Yeah. Well, if that's who it takes to, to be a better player than you, that's a testament to your speed. Yeah. Those guys play real good. I've played Tyler a few times in America. And matter of fact, the year I won the U.S. Open, I had to play him way deep in the tournament, like
quarterfinals, wasn't it?
Well, it was something crazy, like 9th through 12th or something. I know it was a 214-man field. So once you get down to the final 12 guys, I mean, it feels like, you're in deep.
Yeah, no, bad players don't make it.
Yeah, no. Tyler's a great player.
Well, we miss him. He's moved up island up to Parksville.
Okay.
Which is about 2 hours north of Victoria. And he was my every Friday we would play races and stuff, and I miss our games.
Oh yeah, he was a world-class player. It's funny when you think I say an island. People listening, if you've never been there, this island is what, Brian, like 80 miles wide, 280 miles long or something?
It's a 7.5 hour drive from tip to tip.
Yeah, that's wild. That's a big island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's amazing. How's Carla doing, your wife?
She's good.
She's good?
Okay, she's a sweetheart.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
You did good there.
I won the lotto on that one.
Well, I mean, like as far as wives go, she's like an 830 Fargo. She's just the whole package. So.
Oh yeah, 830, and I got 830 Fargo kids and
yeah, you do
grandkids
you sure
and
yeah, you've done real good.
All right, this one. Now, do you? I guess you focus on the 1 here and let the 2 go where it's going to go, because it could go. You could make them both, although the 2 looks like it might go high. Oh, he missed it. Good shot. Slow down. All right. This one's a bit tricky. Just slow roll this on one center left-hand spin. Take the 4 in the upper corner. You hit it real soft though. Just get away from me real quick. Good shot. Good shot, Manuel. I think we lost John here. He put his mic on mute.
Yeah, sorry about that. I touched the keypad and
Oh, good.
shut it off. Well,
I had a moment of fear that I was all by myself. Anxiety set in.
well, I don't know about you guys, but I hate this shot. This is so hard.
Oh,
The
yes.
cue ball is impeded by the 7, so you can't hit it with a natural ball. These are super missable.
Oh, what a shot.
Yes, it was.
Slow down.
Easy,
Slow down.
easy.
It's amazing. You get a 4x8 table, which is almost 5,000 square inches.
Yeah.
And you put it in the 2 inches on the table where you've got nothing. Like that shot in the last rack on the 6.
Well, I get that. I mean, there's 8 billion, there's 4 billion people in the world, women in the world, and if you just saw my last few relationships, it's like I mean, I will find a way to get hooked. I don't know.
Oh, look at this shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
all right.
Well, the problem with it, see this shot here, the way to play this sometimes is to bank the 7 like a 1 pocket shot and go back down towards the 8. Because to jack up and spear this 7 in,
no way.
it's just not going to happen very often.
Crossover and
crossover.
If you miss high, it comes back to the middle short rail in the middle diamond.
That's what I would do on a 9-footer, especially. Well, okay. That was a heck of a shot, actually.
No kidding.
And on a bar table, that probably was the right play. On a 9-footer, you might go with the bank.
That's Clay that shot that. No surprise.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yes.
Yeah.
Straight shooting Brian Wallace assassinator. You had him too. You had that match. You're up 6-5-1. 5-1 and missed that billiard in the side, which it was missable. They always are.
Yeah.
But you had a chance to blow that match out.
Any match like that, you can look back and when you're playing good players like Clay, I figure there's probably 3 mistakes and maybe 1 or 2 bad decisions that can cost you a race to 9. Obviously when you get to pro level like yourself, it might only be one mistake a match that costs you a match.
Well, the thing is at the pro level, to be honest with you, and this sounds kind of weird, but it's the luck that really decides the matches because we all play pretty even and we miss very few balls. But when one guy starts like missing and hooking you and getting shots off the 1, he's beating you. I don't care how good you're hitting them. And then vice versa. I've had matches where I don't think I played good at all, tee to green, but I won the match because I got every good roll. And so, there's that. You got to just let that roll off your back. I mean, what are you going to do?
No. Yeah.
But at your level, which really more below your level, because you're a very good player, semi-pro caliber player. At the lower level, they kind of miss so many balls that it depends on who misses and leaves the other one rough. Because at the pro level, we don't miss enough balls for that to be the thing that dictates the wins. It's did you get shots off the break? Did you kick and leave the guy straight in or hook him?
Yeah.
And so it's a little bit less, but
you're right. Could come down to, like you say, a guy who makes a kick and leaves the ball.
Yeah.
Right? Where you go kick safe, and then a guy kicks and
right.
And then
with rotation pool, that's really a big part of the game. Which of course, you and I've talked over the years. That's why I like straight pull in 1 pocket because they're just better rules. I mean, but they're not as entertaining. A lot of people like watching rotation, and I do too. And so I get that. Well, what do you do here? If you can see the 2,
did it go into the 8?
Well, the thing is, on a bar table playing 9-ball, you'd be surprised how often you could just shoot this 2 into the 9 100 miles an hour, and because you're going to luck something in.
Let's look at overhead on this one. There we go.
I might just fire the 2-9 here hard.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, well, wait a minute. What just happened there? Oh, I have to make my screen smaller to see the whole table with the overhead or something.
Hit Control- on your keyboard.
Control-.
Yeah.
Oh God, where's minus at?
Top right beside the 0 on the keyboard.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me try that
All right.
again. You had me start hitting buttons. This could get ugly. No, I ain't touching that. No, I'll end up screwing up the whole stream. All right, kicking at the 2. Oh, she got airborne and got. I got a little delay. I can't tell. Is that cue ball
There we go.
scratching? Oh, it's scratched.
Oh, it just scratched. That's unlucky.
Mm-hmm. So you need an angle on the 3 to fall against the right long rail so you can see the 4. So what you want to do here, you've got to shoot some kind of shot that guarantees you to fall to that right long rail. Now,
Not here.
this I'm not in love with. I got to be honest with you. No, I won't like this.
You're coming across the line. You get your window for error for margin's pretty small going that way.
Now I almost think maybe playing safe, bank the 3 to the back rail and just get the cue ball down here by the 4.
Middle diamond.
It, though. Oh, he went for the side, but even if that goes in, you're hooked. So you kind of want to shy away from stuff like that, obviously.
Not sure if she can see an edge of this ball or not.
I think if she can, she's got to shoot at this. She's got to shoot at it because there's really no good safe. Maybe run the cue ball into the 8. Oh, she can't see it. Okay. I would have elected to maybe bend my cue ball around the 7 to almost guarantee the hit on the 3 because, as you know, Brian, giving up ball in hand is a tough way to go.
This is still not an easy out, though.
No, super tough. No,
even with getting ball in hand, getting to the 4 is not that easy.
Yeah, this is the way to play it here. Go 3 down here, 4 and 5 up in the other corner, and that's a lot to manage, but I think it's the best play. Oh, he just about got perfect. Yeah, he got perfect. He can bounce off the rail.
Shoot the 5 in the lower corner.
Yeah. What is this fellow's Fargo, would you say?
I think he's a 590.
Oh, okay. So he's a good player.
Yep.
Ooh, that might work. Might have to play this with right-hand English and throw the ball in so you can overcut it and slide down to the right side of the 6. I mean, this is pretty tricky.
There's enough.
What a shot. Yeah.
There's enough friction in these tables that you can throw the ball pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I could see that. These are grabby. Now, this is a shot I've been kind of showing people for years, and it's kind of overlooked. And I don't think it's necessary here because you can cheat the pocket. But sometimes you can elevate and mass the cue ball off the 6, and it goes down table. I know that's kind of a lot for a 5-something Fargo, but it's not as difficult as you would think if you practice it a little bit. It's easier than this shot, I promise you. Which is obviously why you would shoot it, so you don't end up so far from the 7. I hate these shots because you feel like you're supposed to make them.
Mm-hmm. But straight in.
But they're long. I mean, yeah, it's just a long, tough shot. Sure.
Yeah. You're 50-50.
Right. I was telling the viewers that I've seen you hit a golf ball and it was so disgusting and you hit it so good that it almost damaged our friendship. But I managed to, overlook it because you have so many redeeming qualities. But when you was hitting those 4 irons, like 230, towering and solid, I just about quit. I couldn't believe it.
You're no slouch with the golf.
Well, I used to be. But I never could hit it like you. You hit it disgusking.
You're probably 700 Fargo.
Yeah, golfer? I would think so. I would think something like that. I mean,
go in.
There we go. Look at this shot here. But yeah, watching you hit it I could understand how you were on the Canadian tour. That is for sure. Well, she's got to, this shot here is tricky. She's got to draw the cue ball to not scratch in the side. And then you introduce side spin and all bets are off.
Good shot.
Nice shot.
There you go. There's your 4-time Canadian.
Yeah, she ripped it in there too. Yeah, they look like they're having fun. Everybody's having fun, playing some pool. It's all right. Yeah. Life's good.
It's a good community up here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a good community where you are too in Rock Springs. I was lucky enough.
Yeah, it is. It's
to
good
meet
people
some
here.
in there. It's a beautiful part of the world you're in too.
Well, the kind of camaraderie I have with the friends I've made here. I mean, these are the kind of guys that, like, if you call them at 3 a.m. to say I'm stuck in a ditch, I mean, they literally.
Oh, muted. You muted again, John. Lost you, John. You muted your microphone. All right, so Andrea ties it up 3-all. 3
Yeah,
each.
we got a good match going here.
Yeah, we lost you there, bud, for a second talking about Rock Springs.
Yeah, just talking about how, if you're in trouble, I don't care what it is, man. They just climb out of bed at 3 a.m. and come and save you.
Exactly, 3 a.m. and drive you to the hospital to get your face stitched up.
I want to tell what happened so bad, but I won't do it to you.
We'll
Let's
just leave it at
this.
We'll leave it at
lippy.
we'll leave it at this. I can attest that the hospital system in Rock Springs is top notch.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian came here and he ended up with some stitches in his face. He got a little lippy with me, and I'll just leave it at that.
It's just a permanent memory of the trip.
Yeah.
No, I loved it there.
Yeah, it was awesome, wasn't it?
Everyone treated me real nice, and
oh yeah,
beautiful part of the world. And oh man, that what else? I drive from Spokane over back into Vancouver.
Oh, that's epic.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. You went right through Levittown, probably.
Yeah.
Or Leavenworth.
Through the gorge.
Yeah, I mean, we're really pretty lucky to live in the northwest part of North America. I mean, it's British Columbia is just the coolest place I've ever seen.
Well, off topic here, but the American interstate system is unbelievable. So easy to get,
Yeah,
get
it
around.
is. Yeah, it's pretty well thought out. Pretty simple.
Right. Anyway, sorry, folks. We're
okay.
3-3.
3-3. Now, here's what you want to do in a spot like this is tie something up. You want to push out like
push
like bank. Yeah, maybe push the 7 over against the 9 and leave the cue ball way down here. See that? No, you can't push like that.
I think he's trying to thin the 7 and missed it.
Well, yeah, you got to shoot this. Now she's obviously not super experienced, so let's see what she can manage here. Good shot.
Yeah, and you get the tough angle on the 4.
What's so fun, Brian? Like I was just down in Vegas working at the Predator booth, and 90% of the people that come up are the 400 and 500 Fargos, and they're so enthusiastic and nice and just love playing pool and buying products, and they're just a joy to be around. They just love the game and they're just happy. They're like happy people. They're not worried about running 600 balls or winning the US Open. They're just having a good time and making friends. And it was kind of refreshing to be around them, really.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's why most people join pool leagues and play. I know simply for myself that, I can still play this game at a social level, but understand that I'm never going to be as good at this game as I ever was at golf, for example. And
that's okay.
It's still fun.
Yeah, it's still fun, and you're a great pool player and you enjoy it and it gets you out of the house and it's perfect. So, I think the people listening at home might be like, well, how could John, a pro player, want to sit and watch 9-ball on a barbell? It's not that. I get a kick out of seeing human beings having this much fun and this happy. It's like I always say with my gun hobby, you'll never meet somebody that likes guns as much as me who knows less than me. Okay. Like but I love them, so it's the same with pool. I don't care if you're a 112 Fargo. If you enjoy it and you like it, you could be my friend. Now he's going to have to make a cool shot here. Bank this cross side. And you got to hit it with inside English so you can hit the 7 thin enough to beat the scratch down in the corner.
I bet he cuts. He's cutting it in the side.
Oh boy.
Oh, well, no, good shot.
I mean, you got to slow that cue ball down with a little inside juice on it, but that was the right idea. And the inside English lets you hit the 7 fuller and turn it and gear affect it. So when you're at home practicing those banks, try it with inside English, and it will let you do things that are kind of unnatural. Now, she looks like she might scratch here. No, she hooked her opponent pretty good, though. Oh, I hate this shot on a bar table. It's so easy to follow it in on the kick. I probably would bend it with masse to make sure I make the 7 without scratching, and then deal with the 8.
I think Federer's jumping this rail first.
Yeah,
Going 4 rails.
He can see it maybe.
Okay. Or coming off the end.
Come off the back.
No,
Yeah,
he had to hit it with inside English just to get to the ball.
Well,
what do you do here? Are you committed to banking this ball?
now, yes, you could bank it, but the 9's kind of in the way. The other shot is to bank the 8 with right English back down to this middle diamond on this rail. The other shot is to flick the 8 to the left with right English and come around 3 rails and lay behind the 9 and leave them a long, tough jump shot. I mean, I'm not in love with any of it, but those are basically your best options. Now, on a bar table, I think you should shoot that bank about 200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Because it's going to go in, it's going to luck in. It's a position where you're dead. You got to just fram at it.
The other thing that we're not used to, us average pool players, is playing with a shot clock. That was the first time I played with a 30-second shot clock, and you don't really realize the rhythm that you play at.
Right.
You think, oh God, I got to hurry. Then you look up and I got 20 seconds left there.
Right.
It was fun. It was a good experience to play with a shot clock. And
if taking longer on a shot made me never miss, I'd take an hour and a half on every shot and I'd run 900 playing straight pool. But look, we all miss, so just get on with it. It was like when Sergio Garcia took 30 waggles over an 8-iron. I mean, I wanted to just throw a rock at him. It's like, hit the ball. Same with pool. Slow play, there's no place for slow play in pool. I can't stand it.
No reason for it.
No, because you're gonna miss balls anyway. I don't care who you are. The guys that and I'm not gonna name names, but there's guys out on the pro tour that, I mean, every shot chalk up and then baby powder and then go to the towel and then walk around and point at stuff, and it makes people turn the channel.
Yeah.
It's the entertainment industry. I mean, you've got to play fast enough to keep people's attention. That's my take. I could be wrong.
I mean, I'm not saying everyone's going to play like this, but you have fun watching like a Tony Draco or even Earl. And even Earl in his prime, when he got in the stroke, ran around the table pretty quick. It was entertaining. I mean, 9 ball is a fast game. It's not one pocket, straight pool, or even straight pool you play at a good pace because you have to. But 9 ball is meant to be a quick game.
Yeah, I totally agree.
All right. I think Team Canada is on the hill. I'm not mistaken. And I apologize, folks. The rules have changed a little bit. So there's a nice break.
Well, that 9 didn't move a muscle.
No. 1 ball flying in the side, though.
I think you got to take a crack at this. It's tough, but I'd shoot it.
It's going into the 9 too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame him taking a shot at that.
And it's worth it. You correct me if I'm wrong here, but it's worth it to do that early in the rack because, for example, here you got 5 balls all at the bottom of the table to give you that so many two-way shots.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to be aggressive, do it early. Now, when you start playing 10 ball with call pocket rules and stuff, that's a little different. But on a bar table playing 9 ball, creating those collisions and car wrecks can lead to, like right there,
Yep.
You're not going to make that ball if you play safe on it, but if you go for stuff, good things can happen. Yeah, I thought you played real good, Brian. I really did.
Yeah, thank you, John. Appreciate that.
That's the first time I've ever sat and watched you actually play a competitive set. Besides when you and I played down here, you know.
Well, that wasn't competitive, though. Look at that shot. Oh,
Oh,
what a shot.
wow, no kidding.
Wow.
Well, that set we played in Rock Springs a few months ago.
Oh, you're on mute again, bud. All right, Team Canada up 5-3.
Yeah, played well.
Yeah, that was
And everybody looked like they had fun, and that's really the key.
that's fun. We got actually a pretty decent sized crowd here too.
Yeah.
Lots of people coming in from around town watching.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And you know, for those people that are in around here, Victoria, we're at the V Lounge at the Red Lion. And nice thing, V Lounge here has been doing all kinds of nice stuff for the pool players. They're buying 2 new tables, putting them in here, super accommodating for the league players, and we really appreciate it. And on top of that, they've just reopened their kitchen, and I had a couple slices of pizza that were
Real good.
out of this world.
Oh, really?
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
there's nothing better. There's nothing better than like just a place that's got nice pool tables, good food, atmosphere, some music. Like it just makes you want to go there and hang out and be around people. And yeah, I kind of miss that aspect. I don't really get out and do that much anymore. I just sat on YouTube and watched like doomsday videos, you know.
Or sit and watch Bitcoin stock.
Uh-huh.
All right, if I'm not mistaken, we're going into set 2, I think. Okay. Got Mr. Jim Clapp here taking my picture. We're breaking the camera.
Brian, can you hear me crunching pizza at all?
No, you're all good, pal.
Okay, good.
Just 1 second. I'm gonna go on mute for a second, pal. I'm gonna find out what's going on with the score in the next round. Be right back.
Okay.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, got you.
Just grabbed one of those unbelievable pieces of pizza. My God, that was good. Not very good for my waistline, but the camera adds 10 pounds, doesn't it? Okay, so now we got a singles match happening now. We got Paolo playing for the US, Team USA, and Brad playing for Team Canada. It's a race to 5.
Is it Brad? It's not Brad Hayju.
No, Brad Radio.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Brad Haydu is in Vancouver.
Brian, do you remember the name of that town I was living in there in Canada? It was like an hour east of Vancouver.
Is it Abbotsford?
Yeah, Abbotsford. That's it. That's what it was. Yep, Abbotsford. What a beautiful old place that was.
Oh yeah, the whole Vancouver's a beautiful place. Got its big city issues, but geographically, it's a pretty amazing city.
Yeah, I like Chilliwack too. Ooh,
Look at that, 9 ball straight in.
Wow.
Holy smokes! They're using